A key feature of the exchange is the invoicing process for cases shared with other firms. This streamlines how other offices bill you for services, whether for per diem court appearances, medical examinations, or similar tasks. It ensures transparency and consistency in billing practices between offices. Let's use the Evergreen Law Office as an example. When they navigate to the Cases page, they will see the case we've shared with them. By clicking on the case and opening it, they can access the Case toolbar, where they'll find the Invoices button. From there, they can create a new invoice by selecting New Invoice. As they generate an invoice, they'll notice something important. The list of services and pricing is populated with the information we've set in our office. This ensures that the amounts they bill align with our predetermined terms, simplifying the approval process. Once the invoice is ready to send, they can set its status to pre-approve. Next, let's walk through creating another invoice so we can demonstrate the processes of approving and denying invoices. In our office, on the main Invoices page, we'll now see two invoices with the status Received. Clicking the status opens a list of all received invoices. Selecting an invoice brings up its details, starting with the invoice number. These numbers are automatically generated using the case file number followed by a dash in the invoice number, making it easy to track which case the invoice belongs to. The invoice details also show the billing firm, the date the invoice was received, and action buttons for Approve or Deny. To approve an invoice, click the Approve button. You'll see the status update to Approved, reflecting the action. Now let's move to the second invoice in the list. For this invoice, we'll choose to Deny. Upon clicking the Deny button, a new Reason for Denial text field appears. Here, you can provide the reason for the denial. After entering the explanation, click the red Deny Invoice button. Once denied, you'll return to the list of received invoices, allowing you to handle them one by one efficiently. Switching back to the Evergreen Law Office, they will now see one denied invoice and one approved invoice on their main Invoices page. Let's first review the approved invoice. Once an invoice has been approved, they are ready to bill the client. They can either update the status to Billed directly within the invoice or use the Mark All Billed button from the list of approved invoices for quicker processing. Now let's look at the denied invoice. Opening the details of the denied invoice reveals a new Messages panel under the invoice number and status. This panel displays the reason for the denial, enabling the other firm to address discrepancies directly. They can respond to the denial message within this panel, initiating a dialogue to resolve any issues. Once the message is reviewed, the system shows who read it and the timestamp, ensuring accountability and timely follow-up. After resolving the discrepancies, they can set the invoice status back to pre-approve, restarting the approval process. And with that, we've completed this two-part walkthrough of the exchange's features. These tools ensure that managing shared cases and billing processes is both seamless and transparent, fostering better collaboration between firms.